So you got a brand new shiny foam can and stopped it working right, started dribbling. You couldn't really use it at all. Maybe it was spraying out these little air intakes. It comes up all the time. Basically it's a clog. I'm gonna show you how to fix that. We're gonna open this thing up. We're gonna clean it out, put it back together, get you running again. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go. Okay, so to get started on this repair, I like to take the bottle off the foamer and set that aside. If you take a look at the cone here, there's a little pin right there. And what I like to do is I take my 2.5 millimeter hex key, and you're gonna press that through. They're in there pretty good, so you'll have to push pretty hard on this thing. But once that pops out the other side, take this, set it aside. This will slide off. There's this piece, an O-ring here, just keep those together and set this aside. The thing that gets clogged is inside of here. Open this up, stick that same hex key right inside of this, and you pop it, and there it is. This is the guy that clogs. Everything that runs through your water line runs through this little Brillo pad stainless steel foam agitator thing. If you have a hot water power washer, you will probably get coil scale caught in this thing. All you have to do is pop this out, hit it with some brake cleaner, put it back together again. Usually that fixes it. If it's too clogged, then at that point, I would recommend this repair kit. MTM Hydro offers a repair kit that includes the pin we took out, all the O-rings, and one of these little foam agitators. So I'm gonna throw in a new foam agitator inside of this thing just to make sure that we get it 100% right. It's gonna wanna sit kind of sideways. So you're gonna drop this thing in here, take the same hex key that we were using earlier, wiggle the thing around in the end there until it seats, and then slide this guy back on. Once this thing's back in place, you'll take your pin that was pressed out earlier, put it back in, and that's that. The only other thing that I've seen that can prevent this from working, I have seen where some sand or some grit can be pulled up from the bottle and get stuck inside this barb right here. There's a little tiny pinhole of an opening inside this thing. A handful of times I have seen that be clogged as well, but I don't see that come up very often. 90% of the time, it's this little guy right here. Fire this thing up again, see how it works. Make sure we fixed it. We'll just put a little bit in here. I like to put about 100 milliliters. Fortunately, there are markings on this thing. Second marking up from the bottom, just add a bunch of water over that.